Welcome back. Thanksgiving is a time for the family to gather around the table and have a hearty meal. But how many of us actually follow social etiquette during this family meal? Anthony Caudron has been the house manager for the Purdue Presidential Home for the past 13 years and is an instructor in the business etiquette course at the university. He joins us now to talk about manners on Thanksgiving. Thank you for being here.
Welcome.
So we have purposefully disorganized a setting for you, and we were wondering the first thing you could do is tell us how to properly make this look like it should.
All right. Well, generally, I mean, you always put the forks on the left. So that's going to be there. Because we're going to be working from the outside in, typically, with the meal. And there's always, in the American plate setting, there's always a teaspoon on the outside. Why it can't go on the saucer with the cup that it's meant for, I'm never sure, but that's one of those mysteries that's eluded me for the last 23 years.
Right.
But always start from the outside in. Beverages are always going to be on your right. Easy way to remember that. Make a D with this hand, D for drinks. And B for bread is on the left. So it's always an easy way to remember which side your bread plate goes.
And when you deal with students, it's probably useful to have something that makes it easy to remember, because
Yes.
I'm sure a lot of young
Yes.
students
Try not
forget.
to let someone see you do that at the table, but it's always a good tip. And someone might say, never thought of that. So it's always good.
Now, around the holidays such as Thanksgiving and as we head into Christmas time, I'm sure there are many etiquette pet peeves that you might have. So would you mind sharing a little bit about that?
Yes, I mean, people sometimes don't take into consideration other people at the table, and they're all about themselves, and so they'll just take something from a basket or a plate in front of them and not worry about passing it around. So that's an awkward moment, so make sure you're not told to sort of pass this. People using their silverware as a weapon, gesturing, the stab hold for the meat, generally it has stopped moving before it gets to the plate, so there's no need to sort of kill things again. But, you know, talking and waving and doing all that sort of thing. Taking too much food. You know, generally, if you've helped yourself from the table, from a bowl on the table, that's what you should be eating.
And much of what you tell the students about extends beyond the dinner table, beyond any Thanksgiving tables. Talk about etiquette more in general in society.
Right. The classes that we teach, we try and cover as much as we can, because obviously student attention span isn't the greatest at some certain times, but we try and make people realize that people are always watching. There's always somebody out there who's taking into consideration what you're doing, and unfortunately for the students, employers or potential employers have many opportunities to make decisions about people that have nothing to do with what they've studied in class, but it's all about how they put themselves together, how they appear, and how they act as an ambassador, not only for themselves, but eventually a company they'll work for.
Absolutely right. Anthony Caudron, thank you very much.
You're welcome.